All right, well, my boys have just come home, and I think they're starting to fight. They're creating their own rhythm downstairs. But real quickly, we'll continue on this whole vein, talking about creating a rhythm and what that looks like. And it's interesting, as I was talking to a family this weekend, the mother was sharing about how, in terms of their own rhythm, that they think they pretty much got a handle on it. They're not very busy. At least that's what she said, until her husband piped up and said he felt they were extremely busy. I think sometimes we're not really creating a rhythm, and I think we struggle with how to create a rhythm. And more what we're doing is we're creating noise and confusion, and we say we might value family, but really when it comes down to it, I think what we really value is the badge and the honor of busyness. So how do we create a rhythm that is sustainable? And I think that's what we need to talk about and look at over the next couple of days. So that's what we're gonna look at today. I have Jason, who's going to say a few words, talk a little bit about how him and his wife have learned to create that sustainability, creating that rhythm for their family, how that might help you. I wish you could say, read this book, do this program, try doing this. But I think as a family, and this is the tough part, because as parents, we will often put a ton of energy and effort and often throw money towards things that keep our kids busy, keep us busy running around. But when it comes to figuring out the spiritual formation of our kids, of our family, it appears sometimes that we, as parents, we don't want to put a whole lot of work or effort into it, and we use excuses why we can't. And that's when we outsource them to our lovely youth ministries and our churches, or youth programs in our communities. So listen to what Jason has to say. The rest of the week, try to be a little bit more practical in terms of giving you some of those resources, things you can look at, articles you can read. But ultimately, parents, it's honestly a matter of us saying, what's really important? What's the most significant thing? What do we really value as a family? And going from there, and potentially having to make some significant changes and sacrifices in order to live within a rhythm, a sustainable rhythm as a family, and where we learn to love each other and grow spiritually with one another. So take a look at what Jason says, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.
Hey everybody. So Grover just wanted me to talk a little bit about creating a rhythm in our own family and what that looks like. For us, the journey started with figuring out what was really important to us as a family, what we valued, and off of our values, start building our schedule. So it required us just throwing everything out the window, not really holding on to any sacred cows, and just starting from scratch. Figuring out what truly mattered to us. We knew it was based on our family, and it was based on our faith in Christ, and those are the two non-negotiables. And from that, we started to build what our structure and life as a family would look like moving forward. So that's what worked for us, and hopefully it sparks some conversation for you too. All right.
Way to go.